So let's go on a long Cove dungeon. We will provision as per usual. See if I can remember the usual. This is not a team for Shambler fighting, but we definitely need those medicinal herbs, and the anti-venom will be the first to go. I don't think the dagger does as much good, so let's leave a little bit of space free. But let's get in there. Tentacle lurkers lie in wait just below the water's surface. Tread carefully. All right. Explore 80% of the map. Can do. Good dodge. The Cove's traps are just so punishing. Because you simply can't bring enough, oh, that is a bit of good fortune. Okay. Stun him forward, we will obliterate him, and then things should be pretty good for us. Oh.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
That's annoying. I'm not gonna beat around the bush on that one, but we'll hopefully recover. I'm actually not that worried about it. It's just going to be annoying. Top up the Hellion, no point in beating around it. He's still stun resistant, but we did stack a decent amount of stun chance on our Plague Doctor, so I felt that might not be completely out of the question. Hit him with the Judgment. If he title slams us again, I'm going to be a sad panda. I'll leave it at that. Alright, we much prefer Arterial Pinch. It's a huge bleed, but that's why we bring the Plague Doctor. There we go. So much aggregate healing. The blood quickens. Okay, so we need to be a little careful here. We don't want to end with an arterial pinch. That's the thing to be careful of. If that bleed is still going, you're gonna have a bad time. The greater the glory. Well, there are a few beasts larger than a probably 10-foot tall crab. Okie doke. Again, when we have a single backliner, I prefer to use the shuffle, just because it definitely increases our chances of getting some kills here. I think it's worth doing that. Nice. Okay. That worked out well. Ooh, and the dodge? Okay, not quite dead. Now extremely dead. consolidate our torches. Start rolling those luminous concoctions.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Oh, I know, Ancestor. As a side note, while we're getting into things, there is news of Darkest Dungeon 2. What were you absorbing? Okay. We stun the back row, hopefully. Let's see. You're gonna do 5 to 7. So there's no way we're getting the kill there. So I think we soften up this guy. Since yeah, we don't want the madman going again. We're going at all. That's our first priority. That's a little annoying because I would like to deal with that. Yeah, and I figured we might take a stress wave. He's just too darn fast. I'm doing that to secure the kill because that allows us to remove the big bleed over here with our Plague Doctor, which is more efficient than trying to heal through it with the Vestal. Who would have thought of crabs as the king of bleeds? But yeah, so there's Darkest Dungeon 2 action going on. I'm gonna go for the cure here. It's a little preemptive and probably was a waste. Yeah, it looks very interesting. It has a very different art style that I'm gonna withhold judgment on it until I see it live in the flesh, because it's definitely different. Like in a lot of ways, I think Darkest Dungeon and its art style is kind of perfect. So, you know, any departures from perfection are going to be I'm going to be skeptical of. But you have a quick draw charm and yet you are going first. What is going on here? Let's see. So you're at 28, 16 and 16. Okay, one more. That should, yeah, you're extremely dead. But yeah, so the art style is a little different. The proportions are fascinating. Let's read a thing. Every nook and cranny, derisions of the dead. The sparse light that does happen to pervade through the tree line is all but lost when it comes to scrounging. Every one of these backpacks we happen to sight is yet another doomed expedition, and we are sure that there are more left unseen beyond the thicket. We dare not linger, so when we do pass one up, we have but a few moments to reach our hands in. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Reach our hands in and grab whatever is first on the fingertips. The light of the torch helps catch the most worthwhile of supplies and baubles. The closer it gets, the more we end up walking away with. I do hope it is not our own backpacks that end up littering the pathways in the future. Emery. Me too, Emery. Let us press on. Okay, so Curious, locked in. You are... I have no questions. I definitely have a lot of stuff, but come on, Curious. Well, it was her other locked in one, so I can't be too mad. But okay. Should have gotten this on the way back for exactly this reason. Should have probably kept the bandage and ditched the anti-venom, but I thought our scouting was going to be decent.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
We've gotten good dodges on traps, though. So I cannot complain. I didn't bring a holy water, unfortunately. That backline double stun. Delicious. Her yips hurts for sure.
Confidence surges as
Not bad.
crumbles.
The bleeds. The bleeds.
Panic.
Let's see. Just restun him. Not quite gonna get there. But I think we can afford to do that. Ooh, doesn't secure the... It does secure the kill after 2. Nice. Ooh, stress seal too? Tasty. But yeah, so Darkest Dungeon 2, definitely a very iconic, like, again, they're going for a very stylized art style, which I like. The characters seem a bit more top-heavy, is the way that I would describe them. And then I haven't fully delved into the article to read all the details, but it looks like the development is pretty far along, and it looks great.
Slowly.
Gently.
This is how a life is taken.
Those Vestal crits. Gotta love them. Nice. I keep watching the stress skip over our Plague Doctor. And I can't help but be sad. Okay, so I think that secures the kill. Yep. Bit of lucky stress healing there. We don't have a holy water, so we can hit it with a caustic flask, which we may do. Second secret room. Ah. I can't help but be like, every time we have found 2 secret rooms, we have not had a collected fight on the floor. So...
Another mariner, another misfortune.
questionable using the torch there for sure. Okay, nobody's horrifying, so we got that going for us. We're gonna get put in anti-stun territory real soon here. I think we can secure the kill like that. Yep. Okay, so that's all good. So now we can use our Hellion on this guy. On champion difficulty, these guys hit so hard, it's just kind of absurd.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Not quite the kill, but that should secure it. Yeah. He's not going to get to act again. And now we can start stacking up blights on these knuckleheads. Man, the Vestal crits. These These defenders are like, our only hope is to save the wide mouth. He's the only one that does any damage. Little do they know.
Decisive pummeling.
He was already dead. I wonder if when there's two of these guys, if it's worth going with Hound's Harry just to get the bleeds rolling on both of them, since they're such high protection enemies. Well, not if the bleeds resist, I guess, is the short answer. The light, the promise of safety.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
If we get collected, though, this would be a banner run from that perspective. You're toasted, dude. Well, I guess the Hellion needed a bit of a heal. I don't think we bother with the Holy Orders. It's not stackable. Now the ship's figurehead can get us a crab mini boss. So I'm going to leave it for now. We're going to be coming down this way anyways, so... And I think this team is very, very capable of doing a crab mini boss. So we'll see how our food supplies last, but so what I'm thinking is I think we go and we do the upper area here. I will step into these rooms on our way by. Just because that gets us towards the 80% clear con. Oh, already a backtracking fight. Who be thar? Oh, we got rid of the Vestal's fear of mankind, so... Less worried about this. Good dodge. Spreading damage a little bit here, I am aware. Yeah, that was not a great, I think Hound's Harry secures the front kill. And maybe helps us out with the back kill, too. Just healing through the bleed right now with judgments. Stun him, maybe. Oh, you're not quite dead. Are you annoying enough to stop? Yeah. I think it's worth securing that kill over trying to one-shot this guy. Darkest dungeon! Always proving me wrong. Definitely taking some frontline damage up here. That secures a kill, so I think it's worth it. Hate that. Wanted to do a bit of healing, but I guess the stress healing on a nice big hit is pretty good.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
This is a nice set of things. Nice kind of like ordering of things, I mean. If we can remember to hang on to a dog treat or have shovels left over, that's great. If we find ourselves a holy water, that will also be pretty lucrative. I'm going to use up a few more torches before I switch over. 80% chance. You wish you could take it, but when you got 100% chance... Oh, a Shambler altar. This dungeon is chock-a-block full of goodies. This team would be awful at a Shambler, though. Would not want it that way. Seems pretty unlikely we get the stun there. Wow. The yips is annoying. Let the record show. Yeah, we kind of knew that was coming. The vessel just needs to start doing some healing. I'm kind of letting our hit points fade a bit. Okay. Everybody needs some, so... Oh, resisting the stun is a little obnoxious. Good dodge there. Let's try and stop the other guy from acting. He's dead. Put a big heal there, just to kind of even things out. Hoping for our, yeah, our Houndmaster to go first to get that stun in. Play the control game. I didn't give him the knuckles this time. So far I haven't found him missing too many stuns. So maybe that's worth it. Ooh, that is a beautiful heal. And it's all over. I speak too soon. And Cry Havoc does nothing here, so... I mean, anything else is going to kill, and I wouldn't mind getting another Vestal action in, so... We've read this one many times. I think at this point we don't need to read about the coral again. Coral! Coral! Whoa, big scout. Nice. Collected? Ugh. The Madman is the fastest, so he does get priority. We're kind of expecting a stress attack next time. We can't be so lucky with turn order. Okay, that's... Yep, mortality was clarified. Actually, I don't think we're gonna get the stun, but if we get the bleed, hey, there we go. All right. Okay, that could have been Death's Door. Wow, this turn order was awful. Gonna do this to buy us a little bit of time to do some recovery. Doing that for the heal buff. So we can get some nice chunky heals in. Not bad. Didn't quite get there on him. All right. I think we can get by with a divine comfort to top everybody off. Yeah. All right. It's all over. Just stall.
Inspiration and improvement. This expedition at least promises success.
Lots of knots. Use a knife on trees. And other beautiful works. I'm gonna sneeze again. My word, excuse me. Okie dokie. I'm gonna go up this way and try not to use any torches on the way. I say as I hover over. Nope, none of that. As I hover over the torch button. It's muscle memory, really. Now this one, I'm gonna back off of. I don't think we need to use a shovel quite yet on that one. Maybe when we backtrack, depending on what we find over here. If I'm still quite rich with shovels, I might consider it. But like, it's hard to know. You know, the shovel, the wall distribution is pretty pretty heady, pretty poorly distributed. Trying to decide. Do we push on? No, I think now is the time.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
I do want to use battle trance. Okay. Wow. The Plague Doctor had quite a bit of stress, and that's very unfortunate.
Black as death.
We got to get the Pestilent Thrall out of the way here, because we're not going to have... I think we... Okay. I think we do that. The game knew how to torture me.
The ground quakes.
Okay. Deal with this guy. You can put some damage in there for a second. This should hopefully... no, it's not going to prevent the action. No disease? Okay. That's a little annoying. Yep. Definitely a little annoying. Gonna move her forward another one. And just keep laying into him. Yeah, she is, it hurts having her back a bit. Should have had him move. Saving the bleed was not worth it. Think that gets us the kill? Yeah. Alright, so we came out not that much better than we left off, and it burns one of our our scouts, which we're gonna lose 2 more here. Oh, actually that's rough. Trinkets and baubles.
Paid for in blood.
Okey-doke. I probably shouldn't stun that. I figure I can make good progress with the Vestal here. Even though she has the yips, so it's like, can I? Worked out that time. Just fishing for crits here. Didn't find any. Fishing expedition has failed. We better get a scout in this room. Ooh, excuse me. We do that to secure the kill. Ooh, we missed the bleed though. That's unfortunate. Soften this guy up a little bit more. So hopefully the Houndmaster goes first. Nope. I guess when he's in the front, it's not a huge deal. Ooh. We're getting those stuns, we're just not getting the stress heals that are supposed to come along with them. Okay, well, we did get the scout. Okay, now, it's for one more battle, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to this room, and this room, because we can do that with no battles, which means that we get to keep our scouting chance, and we'll get full scouts on this section here. Mad strats. If we had gone down here, we would have lost that, we'd have lost our scouting buff, which would have been a bummer. Unfortunately, down here we have a battle, so we wouldn't be able to carry it over any further. We did miss the scout on that, though, which I'm quite upset about.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous.
Oh my gosh, no scout there either? Jeez. Our scouting chance has to be 15 plus 10, 25. It has to be 75%. You just missed 2 75s in a row. Tisk tisk. Does this give trap disarm? No. I would have swapped it around and done the trap disarm on the Plague Doctor if that were the case. No scout again. My word. That was very unlucky. Because this will be the end of our scouting buff. These stingers are more annoying than the damage. I say that now, I will now get crit. It's a guarantee. Should get rid of that bleed. We'll heal her up. Ooh, the crit. So that frees us up to do healing here. I'm starting to wonder if I should cry Havoc right off the bat on fights where I know I'm not going to have horror. That's it's an interesting idea, because it is like a 20% decrease in stress. So, another crab mini boss if we want it. I know you're still curious. Curious better than kleptomaniac though, right? Not quite dead, but we can finish with the Vestal, hopefully. Oh, the yips are so annoying. Well, we're going to take a stress hit as a result of that, most likely. I am very sad about that. Wow. So many crits. So you're at 9, so if we hit for... Oh my gosh. She is just delightful. I don't want to get hit by the brine again. Oh, I thought he was dead. I should not have assumed. I saw the bleed and I was like, we're good. We good. They were, in fact, not good.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Let's see. I mean, I think we fish for the crits here. He needs a little push, but we'll find it. Oh, Google Assistant, you trigger at the weirdest times. Ooh, we get the crit.
A trifling victory.
I'm gonna let ourselves plunge into darkness just a smidge here. Am I? No, I'm not. I lied. Okay, so I'm gonna... No, I mean, I would still be stunning this guy anyways. Oh, I might stun the energized shapeshifter, but secure the kill and get the heal. Shocked. That is an annoying shock, but the salty gouge. Man, they're going hard on the Vestal. What did she do to deserve such shabby treatment? Bit of a self-heal. Octosustus. Oh, bad group heal. This bleed has almost run its course, so. But we'll still take care of it because now we're just dealing with this knucklehead who's going to leer at us until we repent. Try and get as much healing in. I do wonder. I feel like hemorrhagic aerosol used to go off a lot more frequently. They must have nerfed it, but since then I have not seen it go off at all. So I have to wonder if it was over nerfed. Because it used to go off a lot in my previous play of Pitch Black Dungeon. Let's see, the fish idol. Definitely don't want to fight the siren. So it's 50% chance of a damage buff or badness. I don't think we mess with it in the absence of a holy water. He's just under that second pip.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
A dizzying fall. Let's not say we did. I am going to do this crab mini boss while we're up here. Do we have the space for the spoils? Not exactly. I mean, the only spoils I'm really expecting is a blueprint. So. Salutations! He doesn't really stun, does he? Or bleed. Sovereign Slice. Big ol' bleed. Good hit, though. Would have preferred the cure, honestly. But I think I'm gonna choose not to cure it quite yet and just stack up more on the on him. Those are little bleeds. That's slightly annoying. Okay. Yeah, I think we just get him down and then figure out what's next. 29. Whoa, big hit. Given all that prot. Guess we'll just hit him with the heal. Everybody needs it a little bit.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination is
Okay.
considered a virtue.
Don't like that stress. Also, didn't get the... Didn't get the stun. So the idea there is to handle the riposte that way. We're still gonna take a few hits. Oh, that was a nice big chunky one. What's with those stuns getting resist? I guess I didn't do a very good job getting him going. But these guys are in a lot of ways more dangerous than the crab man. Okay, we get a lot of value if these stuns land. Yeah, hit her with the heal. This will get rid of the block and start that ticking. Oh. Ah, uncool. Extremely uncool. We still get the kill, but that was not a thing that I knew that these guys could do. Let's see. Just heal through it. The sneezes come fast and furious. Wow, he's just missing every stun, isn't he?
A momentary abatement.
Let's just get rid of all the bleeds. Yeah, I had no idea these guys could cure themselves. Wow. That's a lot, too. Obnoxious crab fights. Okay. Ah, yes, there was more that I needed to have space for.
In Radiance, may we find